Hi everyone, Larry Delano here again. This time with grab attack number 19. This is for a front bear hug over your arms. So the person reaches around you and grabs you, pinning your arms to your chest or to your side like this. We're going to do the basic one, and then we'll take a look at a few alternatives to that. When a person grabs you, the way it was originally practiced in this class was the person grabbed you either here, they would immediately put their head into the person's face here. So if the person grabbed you and was there, you'd immediately put it in the face. The trouble is, what if the person grabs you and puts their head over here? You know, it's not too effective that way. But the idea was they'd squeeze you, you'd hit them in the face if you could, and then your arms would come up, grabbing their side here for getting any purchase you can, ramming your knee into their crotch, and then pushing them away from you. So you would be here like this, the person would grab you, you would grab onto them and put your head into their face if it was there, and then immediately ram in knee kicks to the groin, pushing the person away when they release. Okay, things could go wrong because he's got you pinned, he could easily throw you to the ground. So to improve on this, we probably want to get some room in between you and the attacker. So when the person grabs you here and starts to pin your arms, immediately put your hands against their hips right in here, pushing them away from you. So my head would go against their head. As he puts his head here trying to grab me in tight, I immediately go like this and get space between myself and the attacker right in here. And now my hands are in here. So at this point, I immediately start ramming into the guy's crotch right here, grabbing onto him if I have to, hit him in the shin right here, kick him in the shin, and slide down to the foot, scraping his shin, and then push him away from you. So you would create space, the guy goes to pin you, you immediately push your hips down back and push him away from you on his hips right here, head against his head right here, grab on, knee, scrape the shin, push him away, and get out of there, or go in for strikes. You can also, once you've created space, you can attempt to do like a side hip throw or a hip throw on the person. So if I'm here and the person grabs me here, I immediately create space here by pushing against the guy's hips. And my hips back like this. So now I've got working space in here. If I've got working space, I can pivot in like this. This hand goes around his back and this grabs his arm right here. And I throw him with a hip throw over onto the ground. Once I throw him to the ground, I can punch him and kick him on the ground and get away. So I'd be here, the person would come grab me like that, I'd immediately create room right in here, head inside here, pivot in here and get my hips in and throwing him down to the ground and punching and kicking him. You can move on from there in different things to do with the guy's arm. Like once I create that space like this here, when I spin out to do this throw, what if that doesn't go very well? Maybe I can't grab his arm very well. Well, I can throw this arm over the top of his left arm in this case, creating a lock against his arm here, through here like this, forcing him to the ground right in here and kicking him if I have to. So let's go back and recap quick here. The original number 19 was to immediately shoot knees in with a headbutt if you can. So as the guy goes to grab you, your arms would come up to his side, grabbing his side, and you hit him in the face and knee him here and then push him away. But the problem with that is that he might get a hold of you and get his head to your side, so you can't do that. So we want to create room for the knee strike. So as he goes to grab me, I push him back, creating space in here, and then grabbing hold of him and knee, scraping his leg, pushing him away. That's one advantage. That's another take on that. The other would be to throw him. So he goes to grab me, I create space in here like this against his side, get my butt out, get my weight down, come around spinning like this to throw him over your hip to the ground. Then the one you could set the lock over the shoulder. Another thing is, you can, if you can't push him back here, let's say he gets me really tight and I can't get my hands in here to his hips like that to push him, I can reach around back and grab whatever he's wearing. You know, like if he's got a shirt, he's got a jacket. So grab that there and pull back, Pull back as you move back in here and get your hips down so you can get the knee in to hit, so you can hold onto the jacket. If he's got like a t-shirt on, it doesn't have a lot of give, it's got a lot of give to it like that, you can slam into the back area right here, the soft tender area right there. You can put your hands there and claw in, claw and pull, claw in, pull, claw in, pull, and then knee in here if you have to get him to move back. But those are some builds on top of the original 19. Take them and practice and see what you think. Talk to you later.